That is Tim's with Free Mind. And it brings us to 1:30 here on your inspiration station. And as promised, it is time for Culture Talk. And we joined in the studio for the first time on Hitsville. He has been here before, I just learned, but he's here for the first time on this show. And we're going to check out some music as well. I'm talking about Waters. What's up? In the building. How you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
No, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And sharing, your music with us. I'm actually looking forward to playing it on air for everyone to hear, what you sound like. Okay. Let's talk about Waters. Let's talk about, your journey with music, because I feel like as artists we all have a special journey when it comes to our art as musicians. So tell us about your journey.
I mean, I started making music, started singing about maybe 5 years ago, or 6, probably even more. I don't even know. But when I came to the name Waters, it was really interesting because I was stuck in the same position in my life where things were just happening over and over again. I felt like I wasn't really progressing in my life.
Yeah.
And so obviously I envisioned a river, and inside this river is water, and the river is your life. The way the water flows is how you live your life. The rocks and the boulders and all the pebbles inside it are the obstacles that you go through. It's either positive or negative, doesn't really matter. So the whole conclusion about it is you need to feel your feels. So what the water does, it corrodes through it. It goes around it, regardless, it goes through it.
Yeah.
So the whole story behind it is you need to go through your feels, you need to feel your feels, and eventually that river is going to make it to the ocean. So the ocean is like your big break or whatever.
And that's how Waters came to be. I love it.
That's how it came to me. And and then a few years later, I got into choir, and I went to Kota. Choir, and right after that, I did that for like a year, I believe. I remember I did that for like a year, and then 2018, I linked up with Script, and he linked me with Lioness.
Yeah.
And we did a song called Good Living.
Yeah. Was that Good Living? And
Good Living.
Oh, okay.
And then this year, 2020, we did Feelings.
Yeah.
So I think 2018 is when I started. That's when Waters came alive for real. Yeah, so that's where my journey started.
Basically, we can say, okay, I don't want to say 2018. Yeah. It started way back when.
It started way back.
Yeah, but you only decided to take it seriously, to actually pursue it, seriously. Now, who do you draw your inspiration from, as an artist? Are there certain artists that you listened to growing up that right now you feel inspired by?
I mean, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, the two of them, especially them. I think they really had an influence on the way my vocals are, and my reach and just my motivation just from them. Right now I listen to a lot of Lucky Day, I listen to a lot of Aaron Ray, and just a lot of these R&B heads, but initially it was Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Right. I find it really interesting how can I put it, how smooth your talking is. I guess it's because as R&B artists you want to maintain that you know what I mean. All right, so let's talk about your sound and your art as Waters. How would you describe, because I mean it's R&B, I would say it's R&B-ish, but do you focus on everything, or do you want to focus on a certain sound?
Right now I want to focus on a certain sound. I mean, I've been experimenting a lot, on features and whatnot. But I think my own music, I really want to focus on soul. Yes, R&B, R&B and soul. But that's all I want to focus on right now. There's other sounds that I'm willing to jump on, and at this point I don't even know what I sound good on. I'm still exploring, but I think I need to surrender to R&B and soul. That's surrender.
Yes, surrender. All right, so you like I said, we actually wanted to have you in a while ago, but you have music out now. You have a song out called Notice.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, Notice is if you listen to it, it's really it explains itself. It's about this dude or this girl that that's in a relationship, or it doesn't even need to be a relationship, but based on what I wrote it, it's based on a relationship where you're with this person and you're not you're doing so much, you know, to like give this person your all, and then I really like noticing it. It can be from me, you know. I'm not trying to sit here and say like, you know, I'm not trying to sit here and say like I wasn't the problem at some point. I mean, yeah, 100% I was, but the you know, the effort was from both sides.
From both sides.
Yeah, the fault was from both sides. So I think notice is like, it's just that cry of like, yo, you're not noticing me, you're not doing enough. I'm not doing enough too, but yo, I'm trying.
Yeah.
So I think the end of notice is just like, I'm noticing my flaws, I'm noticing my toxic traits, but in the first verse I'm like, I notice yours first, but I think I'm also just as bad. I'm probably making you like that, you know. I'm making you as bad as I am.
It's deep.
And it's, in the end, it's like, okay, cool, let's work this through.
Yeah.
If we don't, then I guess we just gotta part.
Gotta part ways, yo.
Yeah.
Gotta call it quits. It was not working out. It's true.
That's what notice is about.
Yeah. No, and weirdly enough, the way you're describing the song, you would think it's like a ballad. You know, you really like going all out and like you know, hitting those notes. But it's actually a very vibey song. It was produced by a Brown Classic. Yeah. Do you plan on like, you know, releasing any more songs? Are you working towards maybe a full body of work?
I am working towards a full body of work. Right now, I'm just really taking my time with it because I don't want to rush the process.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't want to make something that sounds the same like everybody else. You know, I mean, everybody else is throwing bangers, but I want to put myself. You know, I want to, like, the moment you hear me, you know it's me.
Yeah.
Not with sound, but I mean, like, not that, you know, hear that and be like, oh, that's Waters. No, I want you to, like, you know,
no, I
feel
get you.
the music.
I get you. All right. Where can we follow you on social media in case, you know, we want to keep up to date with what you're getting up to?
On Twitter, I am Waters. Instagram the same.
I am Waters.
I don't have a Facebook account, unfortunately. I'll probably work towards that. But yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks for coming through, Waters.
Thank you.
Appreciate you,
Thanks
you know,
so
making
much.
time out to come talk to us. And also thanks for bringing the single so we can play it for the first time actually here at 99 FM. I'm looking forward to your full body of work. I know it's going to be amazing. This song I already love. It's one of my favorite local songs right now already from the jump. So looking forward to some more music from you, Waters.
Let's go. Thanks so
Awesome.
much.
Waters in the building. And if you're wondering what he sounds like and you know what he's all about, do go follow him on Instagram, by the way. I am Waters, and on Twitter if you want to learn more about him and what he gets up to, you know, his vibe and, you know, how he records his songs and how he writes and how he just, you know, does his thing. So here is Waters right now with his single Notice on 99.